Hello everybody and welcome back to the reaction sessions. First of all, I want to thank you again for your passion for music and your engagements, commenting on the videos, commenting on comments and your reactions. It's really, to me it's wonderful that we can share our love for music over the ocean, over continents. Thank you for that. During the last days, I did some research what bands and musicians had influenced Rush. And one of the bands is Yes, namely Chris Squire on bass and Bill Bruford on drums. One thing I really love about music is that it's an international, universal language and everybody can speak it. And so the North can influence the South and vice versa, and the East can influence the West and vice versa. Today I want to focus on how the UK has influenced the music in Canada and the USA. Geddy said that Yes, namely Chris Squire, was a huge influence on his playing, and that he even chose the Rickenbacker bass because Chris Squire was playing the Rickenbacker. So let's listen to a recording that have been done in 1971. So it was clearly the time when they influenced Rush.
And as long as one knows that the musicians in the band are capable of doing it, then nothing's too complex, really.
That was in 71. At that time, I believe we hadn't the possibility to listen to bass playing that like that. Not only that Chris Squire played a tight rhythm, but he widened the role of the bass. He was doing melodies and counter melodies and whatnot, and I really believe that was something that strongly influenced Geddy. Not only Chris Squire was a great influence on Geddy, but also Bill Bruford was a great influence on Neil Peart, as Neil said. And let's listen to the Bill Bruford from 1971.
Yes was a good idea at the time, still is a good idea. Because one wanted to be a musician and one wanted to learn about the sort of jazz tradition and things. I would have gone to a school, were there a school, but there wasn't a school, so the best thing to do is form one and take it around the country, as it were, which is Yes, you know. As it was, it's a good idea. The best place to learn how to play is on a bandstand. I like hearing mistakes in my music because it seems to me that people are trying and that risks are being run.
Yeah, so Bill Bruford had no role models, I would say, he could learn from, at least not in his reach. So he developed his style, and that, I'm sure, swept over to Neil Peart. And as you heard Bill Bruford playing, it was really amazing. I had the privilege to see him playing with Yes or Anderson, Wakeman, Ho, and Bruford. And it was simply amazing how Bill Bruford was playing, I tell you. Here is a very early recording of Yes from 1969, and the mix is made that way that the bass is very upfront, so we could enjoy the early Chris Squire bass playing, but we also will see a lot of the playing and the smile and the verve of the young Bill Bruford. I mean, 1969, and did you heard what a prominent role the bass was playing so upfront in the composition? That was, for that time, really awesome, and I can understand why Rush has been influenced by Yes. Let's listen to another video of Yes. It's from 1972. The band has changed. We have Steve Hove on guitar, we have Alan White on drums, and we have Rick Wakeman on keyboards. But it's the good old time spirit, I would say, and I really love how this video showcases the beautiful and strong and innovative bass playing of Chris Squire. Wow, what a great bass playing. What a great bass playing. Yes, Chris Squire really developed new chapters of bass playing, and that's something Geddy Lee enjoyed, and I believe he learned a lot from Chris' bass playing. I'm so happy that I could talk with you about music. So I started music in '75, and it's now more than 50 years that I'm playing in bands, and I have seen a lot of development in music. The first music I was listening to, the first rock music, was at the age of 9. It was in 68. My sister played rock music all night, and to me it's such a joy to share what I have experienced and what I know about music with you. And I'm so eager to listen to your ideas and your approach to music and what you think about music and rock music in particular. So, bye-bye.